Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah Wisted. I wanted to start this little mini short video series called Nest With Me because I feel like that is kind of what I'm going to be doing this next few weeks, is just to be setting up areas for my baby, like his nursery and just having him in our room, so our room share setup when he's a newborn. So I figured I'd share because I remember when I was a first-time mom, I was literally Googling what am I supposed to have in the nursery, or how am I supposed to set up the changing table, and it's really not rocket science, but I still Googled it, so I figured I'd share in case it's helpful for literally any of you guys. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. I keep saying I think I'm going to because I'm trying not to commit myself to too much towards the end of this pregnancy, but if I'm gonna be doing this stuff anyway, I might as well share. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I have set up his changing table situation. So what furniture I've used, what we've put up in the baskets up there for ease of changing. So let's just dive right in. So the main piece for the changing table area is honestly what this whole area was kind of styled around, but it's this stunningly beautiful dresser from Lulu in Georgia. It's called the Bane dresser. Honestly, one of the first pieces that I even wanted in his nursery. I just feel like it's such a warm and inviting, but it's also very versatile and also minimal. You see there's no hardware on the handles on the outside, and it has this really beautiful detail with the curve on the top and then the almost slat-like detail on the front. I just think it's so pretty. So yeah, this is the main anchor piece of the room. I also think it's a really great piece that will grow with my baby boy, so it's not something that's very baby-ish, if that makes sense. So I thought it was just a really beautiful piece to add as the anchor piece to the changing station. The next piece we added was this irregular mirror that we got off of Zara Home. You guys know I'm not somebody who likes a ton of stuff on the wall. I don't like to commit to a lot of artwork or gallery walls, for example, but mirrors have been kind of a go-to for me in terms of filling in a blank wall or blank space. We had a mirror above my changing table in my baby girl's nursery, and she actually loved it because she could look at herself while she's being changed, and it was kind of an interactive piece as well. So of course it was a no-brainer for us to add a mirror into this space as well. I like the irregular shape. I think it adds a little something. Another thing that I always want to mention is I feel like an oversized mirror, in my opinion, always looks better than something that's a little too small for the space. So I did go with this largest size mirror that I could find to fill the space as much as possible. The next piece I typically add on a changing table is a lamp. This is great to have on at night changing, or just in general at night when you're doing bath time and getting the kids ready for bedtime. It's nice to have all of the higher voluminous lights off, so all the overheads are off and I just have the lamp lights on. I usually have a brighter lamp kind of on the changing table, and then more of a dim or smaller lamp kind of over by the glider area where we read books, just because it makes it even more relaxing for the baby, although it is kind of hard to read books in a very dim light. But it is nice to have no overhead lights and have all lamp lights on at night when you're doing bedtime. Next, of course, no changing station is complete without a changing pad. This is our favorite changing pad. It's the Kikaru Peanut. What is it? The Kikaru Peanut changing pad in the beige color. So I'll link this one down below, but we love this one. This is our favorite one. It wipes clean, very comfortable for baby, and it has sides to kind of hold them in. So we love this one. Then I add a few baskets on top. These ones are also from Lulu in Georgia. It comes in a set of 3, so you can decide which ones you want to use. I used the largest one and the medium sized one, and essentially I just always have some sort of basket on the top. I did this with my daughter and it worked really well for us. Have some sort of basket on the top of the changing station where you can keep all of the wipes, the Aquaphor, hand sanitizer, diapers, anything that you need to use during changing time, just kind of readily available on top. And you guys know me, I'm somebody who doesn't like a lot of visual distraction, so at first I thought I wanted to keep all this stuff in a drawer and kind of tucked away so you don't see it when you walk in. But as I found over time, it's just a little bit easier just to have it grab and go type of thing. So we did put it on top today. So I am gonna share with you guys what we do put in our changing baskets. This is not rocket science, but since we're talking about it, I will share with you guys what we put in here. One thing that I do that's just maybe a little bit different than most people is for our diaper cream, which is, we do use Aquaphor. We tried the butt paste. It wasn't really my favorite. I just feel like it's kind of messy and it didn't really work that well as Aquaphor does for us. But because I didn't want to have the Aquaphor tub just like sitting out, what I did instead is I put it into a marble closed top canister. Because it's marble and the Aquaphor is kind of, I don't know if sticky is the right word, but you know what I mean. It just kind of like seals it when you close the marble top, so it's perfect. The one I had in my daughter's room did not have a little knob on the top like this one does, and it was kind of hard to open because it does seal up really quick, really easily. But this one has a top that you can actually like hold and pull off, so I think this one actually might be easier. But I will link this one down below, just from Amazon, but it's just a marble canister. So I usually start with some sort of wipes holder. I really like this one from Ubi. It has like a weighted top part so that when you pull a wipe out, it doesn't pull like 10 wipes out at once. It's just you get the one wipe. So we have this one, love this one. I do also like to have my brushes readily available. So we have this little brush holder. No changing table is complete without hand sanitizer. So I do have this one from Hom. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then of course our Aquaphor container. The one thing that I don't have yet is there's this really awesome, it's called a butt spatula, which sounds really weird, but I'm telling you, if you've ever put Aquaphor or applied Aquaphor to a baby's bottom, having a little spatula so you don't have to use your own hands is key. I did not have one for a while and I finally got one for Shay. And so now, of course, I need to order that because I don't have it yet. Mushi has a really beautiful one. I'll link that one down below. And then, of course, I've added some mini washcloths because we are having a boy, and changing a boy sometimes means you just need to cover certain parts of him while you're changing him. So we went the washcloth version because I heard that was more usable, because if you don't have to use them for that, then you can use them for other things. So, and then of course diapers, can't forget the diapers. So voila, that is my changing table situation. That is how we set everything up. It works really well for our family. If you guys have any tips on how you set up your changing table that you think is really helpful for those of us watching this video, definitely put them in the comments below, because I am always here for some mom tips and tricks that maybe I don't know. Oh, quickly before we go, I did want to share with you guys what I'm doing inside the drawers. I have not organized his clothes, but I did want to show you, I did order these, the wooden inserts that you can just put into drawers to separate the clothes for baby boy. I was on Amazon, I'm sure you can find these elsewhere, but on Amazon, I couldn't find any that were tall enough that I needed, that fit the drawer depth. So what I found, and I had seen actually as like a trick on Amazon, somebody had posted it on Amazon, is that you can just double them up. So what's great about this is if you don't want to use these drawer dividers in the future, say when he's older, you can take them out of these drawers and use them elsewhere. So I just doubled them up, I stacked them on top of each other, and they're tall enough to kind of like hold his clothes in place. And I'm really excited to fill these in because I feel like it's gonna look really good too. All right, so that was it. Like I said, a very short video, but hopefully that was helpful for literally anybody out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your start to the fall and holiday season. I know we are still recovering from a little bit of cold over here at our household, so not fun, but I guess that's just is what it is these days in the world. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I'll link whatever down below. Feel free to start a conversation about baby must-haves or anything down in the comments below. If you can't tell, I'm just really excited about this baby boy, so I'm excited to share that journey with you as well. And I think that's it. So I'm gonna go, but I will talk to you guys on my next video.